Hey everyone, welcome back to Real English Flow, the podcast where you improve your English just by listening to real, natural conversations. Today, we've got a topic that honestly might annoy some of you a little bit, so get ready.
It's a strong way to start, Lily. But yeah, today we're talking about morning routines, and specifically, why yours might be lying to you.
Exactly. Everyone posts these perfect morning routines online, right? Wake up at 5, drink water, meditate, exercise, journal, and it looks amazing. But is that actually realistic for most people?
Honestly, for me, not even a little bit. And today, we're going to talk about that in English, using expressions you can use in your own daily conversations. So stick around. This one's useful.
And the best part is, you don't need to be advanced to follow along. Everything we say today is at a B1 level. So if you understand most of what we're saying right now, you're exactly where you need to be. So grab your coffee or your tea, whatever gets your morning going, and let's get into it. Because by the end of this episode, you'll have a whole new set of phrases to describe your real, honest morning. So, Jake, let's start simple. What does your morning actually look like? No filters.
Honestly, my alarm goes off, I hit snooze about 3 times, and then I basically rush to get ready. It's not pretty.
That's so relatable. And that gives us a great phrase right there, to hit snooze. It means pressing that button on your alarm to sleep just a little bit longer.
Everyone knows that button way too well. But yeah, mine is far from that perfect 5 a.m. routine people talk about online.
Same here. Mine usually starts with me lying in bed for a few extra minutes, just staring at the ceiling, trying to convince myself to get up.
That's such a normal feeling, though. And that's really the point of today's episode, showing that real mornings are messy. And that's completely fine.
Right. Because the moment we stop comparing ourselves to some perfect version online, mornings start to feel a lot less stressful.
Let's slow down and give our listeners some solid vocabulary here, because this topic is full of expressions we use every single day.
First one, to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. This means you wake up in a bad mood for no clear reason. For example, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I love that one. It's such a classic. Next, to rush through something, meaning to do something very quickly, often without enough care. I always rush through breakfast because I'm running late.
And a really useful one, to be running late. Everyone uses this constantly. It simply means you don't have enough time and you might arrive after the expected moment.
These are the kinds of phrases that make you sound like a real English speaker, not just a textbook.
Exactly. And the great thing is, you'll hear these in almost any casual conversation, at work, with friends, even in movies and TV shows.
So try to notice them the next time you're watching something in English. Once you know these phrases, you'll start hearing them everywhere.
Let's put these into an actual conversation so you can hear how natural they sound. Jake, imagine we're talking on our way to work.
All right. Hey, Lily. Sorry I'm a bit late. Traffic was terrible this morning.
No worries, don't stress. I was running late myself, actually. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed and just couldn't get moving.
I totally get that. I ended up rushing through my whole morning just to leave the house on time.
Honestly, most mornings feel like that for me too. I think we should all stop pretending our routines are perfect.
Agreed. And you know what's funny? Every time I try to fix my morning by waking up earlier, I just end up hitting snooze even more.
That happens to me too. It's like the earlier I set my alarm, the more excuses my brain finds to stay in bed.
Quick pause here. If episodes like this one are actually helping your English improve, the best way to support this channel is completely free. Just hit that subscribe button right now.
Seriously, that's it. No hidden costs, no catch. Subscribing helps us keep making free episodes like this one for you every week.
It genuinely makes a difference for a small channel like ours, and it means we can keep bringing you real, natural conversations instead of scripted textbook dialogues.
So, if you're enjoying this episode, or if you've already learned a new phrase or two, take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button right now.
It also helps if you leave a quick comment letting us know where you're watching from. We genuinely love reading them.
All right, with that said, let's jump back into today's conversation because we've still got some great vocabulary coming up. Let's continue building your vocabulary. These next phrases are super common in everyday English.
First, to hit the ground running. This means to start your day or a task with a lot of energy and speed. As soon as I get to the office, I hit the ground running.
Another great one, to grab something quick. Used when you eat or drink something fast, usually because you're in a hurry. I just grabbed a coffee on my way out.
And finally, to feel groggy. That's the feeling of being sleepy and slow, usually right after waking up. I always feel groggy before I have my coffee.
These are the kinds of everyday words that make your English sound natural instead of formal.
And honestly, these phrases work in so many situations beyond just mornings. You can use grab something quick for lunch, dinner, even snacks between meetings.
True. And feel groggy works anytime you're tired, not just in the morning, like after a long flight or after staying up too late. Let's be honest for a moment, because mornings aren't always easy, even with a good routine.
Definitely. Some days I feel groggy for like an hour after waking up, no matter how much sleep I got.
Same here. And honestly, some mornings I just grab something quick to eat and rush out the door without really thinking.
It happens to everyone. I think the idea that we all need this flawless routine just adds unnecessary pressure.
Exactly. It's okay to have an imperfect morning and still have a good day. I think people forget that a rough start doesn't decide the rest of your day.
Right. And honestly, some of my best days started with me hitting snooze twice and almost missing breakfast completely.
Mine too. So if that's you, just know you're definitely not alone.
Quick pronunciation tip before we continue. Notice how we say running late. The two words connect smoothly, almost like running late. Native speakers link words together like this all the time.
Let's practice together. Repeat after me slowly. I'm running late.
Now, let's say it faster, the way you'd actually hear it in a real conversation.
I'm running late.
See how the words blend? That small detail makes a huge difference in how natural you sound.
This kind of linking happens with tons of common phrases. So the more you practice out loud, the easier it becomes to both say and understand fast, natural English.
So don't be afraid to repeat these sentences a few times on your own after the episode. It really does make a difference over time.
Let's do one more longer exchange to really practice everything we've learned. Jake, ask me about my ideal morning.
All right. Lily, if you could design your perfect morning, what would it look like?
Honestly, I'd love to wake up without an alarm, have a slow coffee, and not feel like I'm rushing through everything. But most days, I'm just trying to hit the ground running and get out the door.
Do you think that perfect morning routine thing online is even realistic for most people?
Not really, no. I think it works for very few people. And everyone else just ends up feeling bad for not following it.
I completely agree. I think people see one video of someone waking up at 5 a.m. and suddenly feel like their own normal morning isn't good enough.
Exactly. And that's such an unfair comparison. Everyone's life, schedule, and energy levels are completely different.
All right, here's your challenge for today's episode.
In the comments, describe your real morning routine. No filters. Using at least one phrase from today, like running late or hit the ground running.
We'll read some of your comments in a future episode, so don't be shy. Jump in and practice writing in English, too.
Writing it out is actually a great exercise because it forces you to think in English instead of just translating in your head.
And don't worry about making it perfect. This channel is all about real, natural English, mistakes included.
So go ahead, be honest, and tell us, do you hit snooze too? Or are you one of the lucky ones who jump straight out of bed? Let's recap everything we covered today.
We've got to hit snooze, to wake up on the wrong side of the bed, to rush through something, and to be running late.
Then we added to hit the ground running, to grab something quick, and to feel groggy.
Solid list for everyday conversations. Try using at least 2 of these today, out loud, not just in your head.
And remember the pronunciation tip too. Practice linking words together, like running late turning into runnin' late, to sound more natural.
These small habits, repeated often, are exactly what take your English from correct to genuinely natural sounding.
That wraps up today's episode of Real English Flow. Remember, real mornings are messy, and that's completely normal. Even in English, that's a totally natural thing to say.
So keep practicing, keep listening, and don't worry about having the perfect routine in your morning or in your English.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
And hey, before you go, hit that subscribe button one more time if you haven't already. It really does help us keep this going.
See you next time.